Hello students, welcome back to the physics class. In the previous video, we already started our third chapter electromagnetic induction and covered the portions up to AC generator. Do you remember the working of AC generator? Yes, today we are going to learn more about the AC generator through some textual questions. Okay? So before that, do you remember what is a generator? It is a device that converts mechanical energy into electrical energy and the working principle of electromagnetic induction. Okay, so let's go more through the AC generator. Okay, do you remember which are the parts of an AC generator? Yes, field magnet, armature, slip rings and brushes. And here ABCD indicates one turn of the armature coil. When the coil rotates about the axis in the clockwise direction, the portion AB moves upward and the portion CD moves downwards. So what is the direction of induced current in the portion AB according to the Fleming's right-hand rule? Yes, it is from A to B. So what is the direction of induced current in the portion CD? It is from C to D. So what is the third question? What is the direction of induced current in the coil ABCD? Here we are going to find out the direction of induced current in the coil ABCD. It is from A to D. So what is the direction of induced current in the external circuit through the galvanometer? Yes, it is from brush B2 to brush B1. Okay, so at this time the parts of the armature AB and CD will be moving in a direction perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. Hence, the flow of electricity will be maximum when the armature turns by 90 degree. The movement of the parts AB and CD are parallel to the direction of magnetic field. Hence, the induced current will be 0 here. The next one, what will be the positions of AB and CD when the armature completes 180 degree or 1/2 rotation? At that time, the position of AB and CD interchange. That is here, the rotation of the armature changes to the opposite direction. So what is the direction of movement of AB at that time? Yes, it is in upward direction. So what is the direction of movement of CD? It is in downward direction. The third one, what is the direction of current in the armature? Okay, that is the third question. What is the direction of current in the armature? It is from D to A. What is the direction of current through the external circuit? Through the galvanometer. It is from brush B1 to brush B2. That means after completing the half rotation, the direction of the current reverses. Okay? That is, the direction of current reverses during every half rotation of the armature, and that the magnitude of current is increasing and decreasing according to the rotation. Okay. Such a generator which generates alternating current is an AC generator. Here you can see the graph of the EMF produced by the coil. And this graph shows the various stages of rotation of an armature coil while completing one rotation. Okay. In the graph, you can see the points T by 4. That is the position 90 degree. Okay. The graph starts from 0 degree and it reaches 90 degree. And according to the rotation of the armature, it reaches T by 2, that is the 180 degree. Here it completes the 1/2 rotation. After that, it changes the direction and reaches the point 3t by 4. That is the 270 degree. From there, it reaches the next point t, that is the 360 degree. Here, capital T is called period. The time taken by the armature coil for a full rotation is called the period T. Time taken for half rotation, that is 180 degree, is T by 2. Okay, and here at the points 90 degree and 270 degree, the value of induced EMF in volts will be maximum. At the points 0 degree, 180 degree and 360 degree, the value of induced EMF will be 0. This graph shows that the direction of the induced EMF produced in the armature coil changes according to the rotation of the coil. Okay, and this graph shows the EMF of the voltage produced with the time, that is the period T. In an AC generator, the induced EMF generated in the first half rotation, that is the 180 degree, and after 180 degree it comes to the second half rotation in the opposite direction. Okay, the induced EMF generated in the first half rotation in one direction and that generated in the second half rotation in the opposite direction together forms the cycle of AC. The number of cycles per second is the frequency of AC. The frequency of AC generated for distribution in our country is 50 cycles per second or 50 Hertz. Okay, so that's about today. I hope you understood this topic, and don't forget to go through the textbook. It is very important. So go through the textbook, and if you have any doubts related with this, you can ask me through the WhatsApp. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next class. Okay.